Well, hello everybody. This is Devin here with the Rogue Deck Chronicles, and this week I wanted to profile the Rogue Deck from episode 22 that we talked about, which is the Okidogi deck. So, want to go over how the deck works, how the key cards in it, and then go through a couple of matches to kind of show it off and see what it's capable of doing. So, we're going to be talking about the Okidogi card. It is a basic fighting Pokemon with 130 HP, and it has two components to the card. First is the attack, Good Punch, which is 70 damage for 2 fighting energy. And then second, the ability, Adrenaline Power, which says if this Pokemon has any Darkness Energy attached to it, it gets plus 100 HP. And the attacks it uses do 100 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon before applying weakness and resistance. So how does this card work? Like, how are you able to utilize both the ability and the attack in a single fluid motion? Well, that is answered by Luminous Energy. Luminous Energy is a special energy card that says as long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides every type of energy, but provides only one energy at a time. But it also has a drawback. If this Pokemon, this card is attached to is any other special energy, this card only provides a colorless energy instead. So, we're not going to be able to attach multiple luminous energy to an Okidogi in order to take advantage of what we want, which is a boosted up HP, boosted up attack, and doing it with a relatively low attack cost of only 2 energies. So what else does this deck really comprise of? Well, we have Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon EX here with the Cornerstone Stance ability, which prevents damage for any Pokemon with abilities. So we can set that up as a wall and be able to set up other Pokemon behind it, or we can even attack with it for the demolish attack for fighting double colorless for 140, and this is not affected by weakness nor resistance, so it's not a bad little backup attacker, but also it's a very good wall as well for us. And then we still have Radiant Charizard and Bloodmoon Ursaluna EX for late game big hit numbers of the 240 to 10 variety. And then we have Fezandipiti with Flip the Script as well to help us with some draw, because we are expecting to feed our opponents 2, 3, 4 Okidogis, so we should be able to use Flip the Script several times throughout the match to get a better hand size and be able to take advantage of being a single prize deck in most components. So how are we going to get our energy in our hand, and how are we going to be able to keep up with a lot of other decks in the format? Well, Crispin is going to be one way where we can be able to do multiple attachments in a turn. Crispin is a supporter card that says search your deck for up to 2 basic energy of different types. Reveal them, put 1 into your hand, attach the other 2 to your Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. So, what we want to do is pull out a Fighting and a Darkness Energy from the deck. Attach the Fighting Energy to an Okidogi, hold the Darkness Energy, use that for if we have to have an attachment, that would be a secondary attachment, but ideally the attach from hand every turn is going to be luminous as much as possible. Now we have Iono for draw, we have Arven to get us a tool card, and an item card. With Colress's Tenacity to give us a Stadium and an energy card, so another way to get energy from the deck. And then because we are single prize focused, we have Hassel here. You're going to use this card if any of your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn. Look at the top 8 cards from your deck, put 3 of them into your hand, shuffle the rest into your deck. So another way to take advantage of our single prize identity of getting multiple cards and just not being able to really lose the prize trade. We definitely want to make our opponent take 4 to 5 knockouts in that match if we definitely can. And we carry 5 different one-of tool cards. So we also will have the Town Store with us as well in order to get those tool cards And we also are going to run Artazon to get our Okidogis into play without having to draw into them naturally. We also will be playing Nest Ball in order to get more basic Pokemon, because we do not have an evolution at all. Every single one of our Pokemon is going to be Nest Ball eligible, so we will be able to get that as well. So some interesting pieces we want to take advantage of is Lucky Helmet. If they're going to hit into us, we can have up to 230 HP. So if we're going to take a hit, let's get 2 prizes for it. Or we will have an experience share. If we get knocked out, we can at least keep one of the basic energies attached to Okidori and any other Pokemon into play. That way we don't lose those acceleration turns. And then we also have TM Machine Crisis Punch for a very late game 280. This can go up to 380 if attached to an Okidogi, because Okidogi's ability says any of its attacks says 100 more. It doesn't have to be printed onto the card, so TM Crisis Punch is one of those. And if we need to in a situation, we can also de-evolve our opponent with TM Machine Devolution. So any of those rare candy decks, we can definitely put them into a position where once they set up their rare candies, we can de-evolve them down, and they have their reset up, which will buy us some more turns. Other than that, for energy, we'll have 3 basic Darkness, 3 basic Fighting, 1 Fire for the Radiant Charizard. So we've kind of just gone over what the deck can do. Let's see it in action. I'm excited to try it out and show it off for you guys. And let's have some fun with Okidogi. Alrighty, we're jumping into a match here with the Okidogi deck. Waiting to see. Our opponent will go first, so we will go second, which is going to be fun. Let's see. Well, we mulligan, so that doesn't help. Can't even say what we want to do turn 1. Let's lead with the Cleffa, because if we don't get everything, we can at least do Grasping Draw. Ooh, double Charmander, so look, maybe we're facing against a Charizard deck? But we have everything we want. Turn 1. So let's see our opponent is here. Getting that Charizard from there. Okay. So let's get going. Here's going to be some fun shenanigans we're about to pull here. We want to put this in the hand. We want to get at that. We don't really need anything like that. A good punch for 170, turn 1. Get rid of that. Get rid of the so we can get Luminous Energy. Alright, so we're up burning that KO. But not him. Or I can have 2 Charizards on the other. Okay. Sorry. Oh no, these are go. Okay, so we have to get this energy here. We're looking up here. Alrighty. What are we going to see? What are we going to see here? Grab this chair. Grab a Nest Ball. What I might do here. This. Right, I won't need that actually. Mailing insertions on the client onto the computer. Okay. But I'm going to do it here. She has to that. Alrighty. So we are going to put that there. You know what? I probably should have done the Cleffa. Making misplays. But will we get punished? No, we don't get punished. We don't get punished. At least not as much as we should have been. So we're not doing as much as we could have. But we're doing something. We're doing something with this. So now if let's knock out the non... No, we'll have it out of the long way, our death there. And we'll just kind of navigate the rest of that match there. Right. So you definitely can go hard in this deck. Okay. We are definitely not doing what... Just like the whole match has been very interesting, right? So we're not many energy now we're probably going to see Pidgeot next turn. The reason for that Pidgeot, unless he was ready to Pidgeot, he has to go. So we need to start on a Pokemon. No, it's going for a Charmander again. Interesting collection call. Okay, SVI. Right, for sure. Let's Crispin again. This will be the last time we can really Crispin too. I hate that you have to drag. Get that buff. I don't know if I want to give our opponent access to an item next turn. Let's put the Cornerstone mask down. We're gonna make sure that that's ready to go. Alright. So, we are preparing for that Entei to be retreated, be switched out somehow. Question is how. Probably with Switch Cart. I'm intrigued. Okay. We really don't have a way to Hassel something. Our time to cards are based on behind. I don't know what to do. I think really all I can do is just I'm trying to bring most of it, trying to figure out next setup. You can definitely us with a Charizard for sure. We'll see. Yep, Cycling. Definitely Cycling. Or Iono. Honestly, not probably. Yep, we were gonna stop running. I'm cool about it. These are the rest of the I don't want to do that to him. No, I don't want to jump 3 up too. It's perfect. This is why we're starting here. It's gonna look a little weird, but I want to set up some damage. I'm gonna set damage here. Just what we said, I'm just doing that. Is we're going to build up Ogerpon. Now we're going to set up the TM for this much. Same energy. I like this. Our turn. Okay, so does not attack us. So it's taken 4 prizes. I have an idea here. I am hoping I did the math right. And we got a win. Using the Bloodmoon as the closer and an Okidogi to set up all of that great damage. So that is Okidogi. So it's a really fun deck. I was only able to really show off one match, but that match was definitely fun. Showing off the power of the Okidogi single prize here with all of these amazing support Pokemon behind it. Cleffa did a really good job in that match. We had Cornerstone Ogerpon really put pressure. Bloodmoon with the KO. So definitely excited and very proud of the deck and how it ran in that matchup. The list will be in the description of the video. Hope everyone enjoyed the gameplay today, enjoyed the deck, and I hope to see you guys in the future. Have a great day, guys.